this problem is white to live? It is actually a very difficult question, I think, for beginners and even lower level amateur players. So let's look at what's going on here. So black has a large nice extension here on the first line, and this is connected, right? So first of all, this is connected. White cannot capture this black stone. So that's not great for white. And what's even worse is that if white tries to find eye space here, black can extend. This is definitely not enough eye space for white, right? Because white cannot capture these two black stones up there and can only build one real eye. And if white plays here, right, it's also enlarging eye space here on the 1 point on the left here. And what black can do is play this. And now the situation is that white needs an extra move to make this into a real eye. And white also needs an extra move to build a real eye here, right? So if white plays number 3, black will destroy this eye. This will be a fake eye. And white will only be able to have one real eye like this. So white will be dead. So really after the 1 and 2 exchange, which is pretty intuitive for white, white is already hopeless because white needs both moves in order to make 2 real eyes. And as we said, white cannot do this either. So what should white do in this scenario? In order to solve this problem, you need to know a unique pattern that can be formed when black plays this large knight's move on the first line. And that is, white should play this first. Now, black can only capture white, right? If black plays from this side, then white will be able to live like this, right? This will be a mutual life or seki shape, right? So white will succeed this way if black ignores number 1. So black must capture number 1, like this. And now, what white can do is to do this exchange, right? Now, black's liberties are tighter here. If black tries to save these 2 black stones from a connect and die situation, which we'll analyze in just a moment, then white will be able to live like this. This is a bent 4 shape, perfect for white, right? So if black comes in here, this on the corner can still be made into a fake eye. But what white can do now is to play this, right? And this threatens to capture both of these stones and make a living shape. So black must connect here, right? And give white 4 stones to capture. And now white captures. So once again, this is the key point, right? If white occupies number 10, then white will be able to have 2 real eyes. So black must occupy here. And now the situation, again, is that white needs both of these points to stay alive. And the difference now is that white has partially escaped through number 9. So white can play this. And in order to prevent white from having 2 real eyes, right? Because capturing 10 is already a real eye. So black can only play this, right? This will be a fake eye. It's okay. White will be able to escape this way. And number 15 still counts as the correct answer in this scenario. So strictly speaking, white does not have 2 real eyes, but white has managed to escape via the first line. So that's why this problem is actually very tricky and very difficult. But the main takeaway really is this shape, is this connect and die shape. If you're black, you want to have a chance to kill white, you have to connect, right? You cannot save number 4. You cannot say, let's just give white 2 stones. Nope, because by capturing these 2 stones, white will have 2 real eyes. So if black connects, letting white capture 4, now this shape only has 1 real eye at most, right? If white plays here. So this is what's really important. So overall, what happened is that through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, white has created a sente kind of here, right? After all this exchange, white has sente to move out, rather than a gote to only make 1 real eye. as we saw in the first couple of variations. So that is why this pattern is very complicated. Of course, last but not least, what if black plays here, right? Again, this is tricky. If white answers like this, then once again, white will not have enough eye space to live. So after this exchange, what white should do is to enlarge eye space this way. Now, white will be able to live like this because black cannot come in, right? If black comes in, then all of these will be dead. So that's why the sequence really matters here. You have to play the 1 and 2 exchange first before you enlarge your eye space here, right? If you do this first, then black will be able to come in like this. And of course, if you play this first without all the exchange, then when you play number 3 now, black will simply ignore number 3 and destroy this eye, and white cannot make anything here, right? So that is why it is a very difficult problem. Make sure you walk through all these variations on your own and truly understand what's going on. Good luck, and thank you for watching.